Alright.
How many subscribers do you have right now?
I think it's like 49 or something.
Oh, sheesh.
Still like most of the high school.
Mr. Jordan's famous.
Okay. How did we start by setting this up for synthetic division?
Okay, so you take the first.
Take the coefficients, numbers in front.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did I put in the, remember the box over there? What did I put in the box?
Plus 2. Wait, is that,
Oh,
that's the
minus
opposite.
Minus 2.
Negative 2.
Yeah, that's right.
See? I was right.
Okay. I actually did something wrong here though. We didn't do this on Friday, although I talked about it on Friday. Does anybody know what's wrong with my problem?
You have to leave a 0 for the.
It's right. It's missing a cubic term, x cubed. So I should have put a 0 as a placeholder right there between the x to the 4th and x squared terms. Okay, remember how this goes?
Yeah.
Add down.
Add down. There's nothing to add the 2 to. So, and then how do I go up?
-4.
Multiply by this thing. 2 times -2 is -4. 0 plus -4. -4 times -2. 3 plus 8. 11 times -2. 5 plus -22. -17 times -2. -1 plus 34. Okay, you guys remember what this stood for? Remainder.
Yeah.
Constant, x term, x squared, x cubed. We didn't have one this big, but it'd be this. If you divide an x to the 4th polynomial by an x polynomial, you're going to get x cubed, basically. Anyways. How do we write the remainders? R or... I think the one when we had a remainder, I wrote it like this. You could put a plus right there also. Alright, anyway, that was synthetic division, just to remind you. Now, on number 19, we will we'll remember how to do normal division. This is on page 260. Cooper, you said you're leaving too? Alright. So we gotta use long division on this one. Synthetic would work, but it would probably kind of confuse you because all the x, y stuff. Alright, you guys remember how this goes? X times what equals x squared?
X.
XY.
Oh, sorry. I confused myself there. I wrote that y kind of far apart. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. Alright, x times what equals x squared y? xy. Because x times x will give you the x squared and then the y gives you the y. So, and then you do xy times this, put it down here and subtract. xy times x is x squared y. Remember these always cancel out right here, these first two. xy times 3 is 3xy. And this is the part where people usually get it wrong. You have to subtract the bottom line. So that both becomes a minus. Those both come out. So that goes away. -7 minus 3 is -10 xy. Bring down the next term and start over. X times what equals -10 xy? Right, needs a -10, needs a y. So we're going to put -10y. -10y times x, same as that, because we made it be so. -10y times 3 is -30y. But when you subtract a minus, it becomes a plus, and the remainder is 0. So this is the answer. Does 20 work out with no remainder? Yes, 20 should have no remainder also. Actually, I'm looking at 8 through 12 does have a couple remainders. 14 through 18, the synthetic division, they didn't put one remainder in that section. They probably should have, but they didn't. Okay. Anyway, once you guys work on the evens, we'll call that for today.